the booth.
Yeah. Wow. Guys, map number 2 here is Vonnie Research Station. A very long map, 2-player map. Let's see what these 2 players do here in just a second.
I'm so distracted by this guy. Oh, God.
He is making the stream right now. Shout out to that guy. Regardless, guys, let's jump into game number 2 now between PartinG and Soulkey.
요이 플래시 월스 파팅 원이상 vs TCM 게이밍 소울키 김민철.
Up here in the north, in the yellow, our Protoss player, he is PartinG.
The bottom in purple, it's Soulkey for TCM. And here's the last moment of Dancing Guy's appearance. He has no power after this moment.
Yeah, looks like he's not too happy with that.
He's lost his ability to entertain thousands.
Lost your passion.
Now he has no power on this screen. Yeah. Okay, so game 2, Vonnie. And Soulkey already took a game off of PartinG by just doing really cool. It's not going to be that simple to do something like that again. And he's in drone scout here now. Just being careful. I like this, and I'm expecting that Soulkey will try to, on one of these maps, actually play a clean, straight-up game against PartinG to see what he can get and see what he can get out of it.
Yeah, so maybe the map. Going for the early scout, playing it safe. Probably going to go hatch. Scouting all the proxies first. He's got a bit of fantasy in him. And then he's going to go to the main. There you go.
He's going to go get some giga internet.
There you go. I'm sure their house has giga internet.
I hope so. Oh, what? Offensive hatchery.
So much for the straight-up game, huh?
Yeah, well, let's see how this one goes. Was this the map where we saw this in Pro League? It was not, right? It was the other Expedition Lost, right?
Expedition Lost.
That's where you normally see it.
Yeah. But if this goes unscouted, definitely can do a lot of damage.
It's very annoying. But we don't know like what he's gonna do with it yet. Like, could just be rallying links from there.
Yeah. And look at this PartinG. He scouts the back and he's like, "Oh, you took the gold."
Yeah.
No. No, he didn't, PartinG.
It's like, "Oh, you took the aggressive gold." It's like, no. It feels like a Teletubbies episode or something.
Is it the green one? No.
Few drones coming out here. I think they're going to be made into spines right away.
You would assume, huh?
I mean, I suppose it could just be for better saturation at the base. Okay, found it. Let's see how he reacts. He's not even going to leave a probe over there to start figuring this out. Zealot gets chrono boosted so he can wall this off. Okay, he is going to make it forward. I was wondering about that. I think it's probably for the best, so he can start stopping static defense pushes as well as, you know, queens and things like that. Here come those static defenses. This is really strong against someone who walls at the top of the ramp like this, because obviously you can, with vision, with an Overlord, reach that.
He does have that Overlord.
Yep, and you can even use Lings for vision as well, someone halfway up the ramp. This is a pretty scary situation right now for PartinG. I mean, this is the kind of game that you don't practice against that often. Unless you're practicing with Sue, your former teammate.
Soulkey's got a bit of that in him, too. And that is what we're seeing here. I do not blame Soulkey for not playing straight up against PartinG. I would not play straight up against PartinG if I were Soulkey either.
Yeah. All right. Zealot taking some damage here. Goes down. The wall here is not going to last very long at all, and the Lings are going to come right in. By the way, speed is almost done. The cannon is in range of the spine crawler. So it's actually taking so much damage before it starts fighting the spine. And probably transfuse coming up pretty soon as well.
Yeah, it's got to be close. Pylon's going to go down. Oh, man, this is pretty hard for PartinG to deal with, actually, right now.
He needs another gateway, I feel. This gateway is not going to last forever.
Maybe he'll just sack the cybernetics core in the gateway and go from there. I mean,
he's trying to get warp gate research out before that thing dies. I think he will get it. I'm actually not sure, though. Oh, that mothership core is getting pretty low.
Oh, but it snipes the queen.
That's
and that was
nice.
the one with the extra energy.
Yeah. That's why he couldn't transfuse it.
Look at him just peacefully mining right outside PartinG's base.
PartinG is starting an, you know, he's got a Nexus up back there, but he hasn't started mining from it, I don't believe. No, not yet. Okay.
Gateway goes down. I think, yeah, warp gate research is going to finish.
I think so. Yeah.
Pretty close. Oh, man, just barely. That's
and you know,
so
Soulkey doesn't actually know if that finished or not, which is kind of a funny thing. Which is actually really important to know that, because you might be able to warp units across the map or something if it didn't finish. You know, he wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Well, now Soulkey just looking to take that gold and PartinG in a bad position.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm guessing he would find out about the warp gate research by just an Overlord seeing the warp gate transform, but I feel kind of silly for saying that now. But anyway, yeah, like you said. I wonder where kind of PartinG goes from here, because he didn't rebuild his core for so long that he actually can't make stalkers or sentries or tech. So just kind of mining minerals at this point. At a deficit of supply.
Just chilling out. He can't spend his gas. That's why we see 500 gas right now. So, yeah, just probes and that +1.
Ling's actually just going to come in here and scout. Unfortunately, there's nothing to see because the core is not rebuilt.
Yeah.
They're also going to be able to harass these probes a little bit, I suppose. Those are possibly the worst PartinG core sets I've ever seen, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like almost still got the Lings. They're so fast.
Hydrodan. I like that. You get that range, you go at the bottom of the ramp here, and
take those cannons out, pick them off.
Yep. And Infestation Pit 2. And Roaches. Yeah, he's just transitioning into pretty standard play.
Yeah.
Interesting that he makes the Roach Horns there.
I think it's just making it as fast as possible. He was looking at the location at the same time, but it is kind of weird. I guess it doesn't matter too much unless PartinG breaks it out, and if that happens, I think PartinG will probably win the game anyways.
Notice that PartinG makes the 2 extra gates down there at the natural after the Overseer leaves.
Important. Warp Prism, also important. That's maybe part of the reason why he spreads his tech out. I mean, I'm theory crafting here, but it's definitely something that kids consider, because you don't want to get your tech sniped. We have a Hive on the way. Really early here. Gonna get scouted. Very important scout to see all of this.
Look at all those gateways. I think
sentry drop probably 5 sentries. He's
gotta be. You have cannons at the top of your ramp to keep you safe for a bit. Maybe keep 1 sentry there.
Yeah, with all these gates, so much possible.
Did he actually see that warp prison?
I don't think so. It's hard to say, though.
I think he may have. He's moving his Hydras into position.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Unless he just wants to protect that.
Oh, my God. It goes down.
That's it.
4 sentries in a warp prism. That just went down.
PartinG just committed to 7 gateways.
Yeah, look at PartinG's face. It's like, okay, well, that didn't work out.
Now the Hydras are going to pick off pylons and start doing what you were talking about with the range. What does PartinG do from here?
Lose.
Even getting his robotics facility contaminated.
I guess he goes for Colossi, and that's what he was doing. But already Vipers are out. So, not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Got a tumor. Snipe that at least.
Nice.
Look at all this vision he has with a creep. We would have seen the warp prism coming out anyways. Funny as it is.
Yeah. 2 Vipers are going to be up before the first Colossus finishes.
Yeah, and they can just easily consume one of these spines or just some of the health on the hatchery.
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, PartinG already looks tilted. He's like, oh man, I guess I just lose then. Getting the range. Colossi are going to be very good, you know, without Vipers, so it's pretty much what PartinG had to do, but I mean, he's already hard countered, and he's going to see that now.
Yeah.
Say, oh, you have a Viper? You have 2 Vipers? Oh.
Yeah.
Taking the other gold, because why not?
You want those extra minis. I feel like you can actually even just use Blinding Cloud with the Viper. Pull one Colossus, then use the other one for Blinding Cloud. And just attack with your Hydras.
He's posturing now. Looks like he may want to take an engagement soon.
He could pull the Mothership Core and the Colossus as well. Let's see what he decides to do. Just using these for vision right now. And just poking. Good force fields here for PartinG.
Yeah, once again.
So hard to engage up this ramp, which is what you were talking about earlier. Like, there's all these cannons.
Yeah, that's the thing about Bonnie Research Station. But Soulkey does the right thing, and he just takes another base. There's that Blinding Cloud.
Yeah. Making it tougher. I feel like an Abduct would be okay here. You know, I mean.
Grabbing the Mortal even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't grab any sentries, otherwise you're pretty good. You can grab a stock, right?
Grab a Zealot.
Don't grab a Zealot. Nobody wants to grab a Zealot.
No. We got like sharp blades. Look at the concave that Soulkey gets to. While he can't go up the ramp, he doesn't have to, and he has an amazing concave here. So,
a lot of fake Colossi are going to make it tough to grab.
3 sentries just got popped.
Yeah. Look at these minerals running low. He's almost out of money. High Templar are going to come out for feedbacks, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Soulkey is about to be maxed out. He's got a Spire on the way to get that switch. Look at all the Zealots in the composition of PartinG. If there's any sort of Muta switch, it's pretty screwed.
Yeah, or just Corruptors.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, the thing about going Mutas at this point is, like, usually Mutas are good because your opponent's like trying to move out on the map and he can't. Like, he's already established that. He's already established that fact, right? But if PartinG ever does move out across the map, Mutas are going to be insanely good.
Well, I was just talking about like a big tech switch.
Yeah.
And max out, get a big bank, and take out a bunch of the stalkers and just kill them with Mutas. We'll see.
Could work either way. I mean, he can make Ultralisk at this point.
It's good to have that option anyway. Looks like PartinG wants to go for it. Now's the time. 2 Time Warps go down, and that is a lot of Colossi. Where are the pulls?
It's actually just not pulling, but it doesn't matter. There's Blinding Clouds on everything. He can't fight. He has to run back up the ramp. And there's the first pull.
There we go.
Look at this Death Ball of Zerg plus Spine Crawlers at the bottom of the ramp.
In a concave themselves. Soulkey's rolling PartinG here. Talking about upsets today, man.
Oh, Spires for Greater Spire for Broodlords.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh,
okay.
Look at this. Roaches get behind the army. That's got to be it. Everything's going to go down from PartinG. He's got a surround now. Not even a concave. GG! Soulkey up 2-0 on PartinG.
How many more upsets are we going to see today?
PartinG's got to turn it around right now. He needs to win 3 in a row against the guy who killed him with 2 very tilting strategies. One was the early pull, one was the proxy hat. So PartinG cannot be happy now.
This is how you beat somebody who's way better than you. This is how you beat PartinG as Soulkey. In a straight-up game, especially with the current meta, you're not going to beat PartinG. You're just not. But, you know, in this situation, definitely need to, you know, be considering on that cheese play. Do you remember the third map? I'm going to look it up.
No, I don't remember. It was either Echo or Coda.
I got to refresh my page. I think it was Echo.
I think it was
Coda.
Echo.
Yeah. Both of these maps totally feasible for strategies like the one we just saw.
Yeah. PartinG is still frustrated. How can you not be? 3 in a row, PartinG. Let's see if you can do it.
So frustrated, so tilted.
Soulkey's just sitting there, like, chuckling in his head.